And that's what I want to share with you today, the set of a new sail. That's what the sermon is for on Sunday morning. Help you set a better sail. That's what books are for. That's what learning is for. That's what school is for. So that this wind doesn't just blow you on the rocks, doesn't just blow you on the beach. It's true, some people do so little constructive thinking, they don't even have their sail up. So you can imagine where they're going to wind up. What? It's called disaster. But I'm telling you, if you do just a little constructive thinking, let your mind go to work on ideas and information, refine your philosophy, and set a better sail, I'm telling you, you can get so good at this that after a while you could care less about the wind that blows. It will not frighten you anymore. Because now you've got the information. Now you've got a refined philosophy that's given you a firm footing, that's given you something to put up this sail so that regardless of the wind that blows, it takes you exactly where you want to go, where you want to arrive. And that's what made the difference for me. The set of the sail, the thinking process, the ability to come up with ideas and information. Make your life unique and worthwhile. Now, what is philosophy? I've been teaching kids for the last 18, 19 years how to be rich by 40. In fact, I'm coming out with a new book. My fourth book will probably be ready early next year, and I think the title is going to be, Of Course Kids Should Pay Taxes. It's going to be a good book. You're going to like it. Right? In California, kids do pay taxes. So the big debate here is, should they? That's a good question. Should they? If an 8-year-old walks into 7-Eleven and buys something that costs $1, the proprietor now asks the child for, what, 7 more pennies. Kid says, what's the 7 pennies for? Proprietor says, well, that's the taxes. And the kid says, well, I'm only 8 years old. Proprietor says, congratulations, you're my youngest taxpayer. Give me the money. So in California, kids do pay taxes. Now the question is, in the debate, should they? And my book answers that. Of course, kids should pay taxes. If you want to ride your bicycle on the sidewalk instead of in the mud, you have to pay 7 pennies. So what? Everybody has to pay. That's the ultimate part. Everybody has to pay. To keep tyranny over there instead of over here, you got to pay. Aircraft carriers are expensive. How much do you think they cost? We can't use used missiles. It's expensive, so everybody has to pay, including kids. So the debate is, should kids pay taxes? My book answers that. Yes, of course, kids should pay taxes. Now, I've been teaching kids how to be rich by 40. If you start as a teenager, simple, rich by 40. 35 if you're extra bright. And most kids think they're extra bright, so they go for 35. Or much sooner if you find a unique opportunity. I was a millionaire by 31, so you don't have to wait till 35 if you find a unique opportunity. Now, when I talk to kids about how to be rich and powerful, sophisticated and healthy and influential, once I get them sold on it, they say, okay, Mr. Rohn, I'm ready. How do I do that? Here's what I tell them. It starts with your philosophy. So now what do they ask me? What is philosophy? I mean, you know, that's a pretty big word, right, for some kids. So let me give you my definition of philosophy that I give to my teenage friends. I figure if I can break it down so they can understand it easier, I can understand it easier. Here's what our philosophy is. Number one, the sum total of all that we know. You just add up all you know. That's what helps to build your philosophy. And then here's number two. It's not just what you know, it's what you decide is valuable. Because you can't do all you know. If you know 1,000 things, you can't do 1,000. So what do you have to do? You gather up the 1,000 ideas, then you got to sort through them. And do what? Decide which ones are valuable. If it's not valuable, hey, you don't waste your money. If it's not valuable, hey, you don't waste your time. But if it is valuable, you put in your money. If it is valuable, you what? Put in your